Well, a very, very good morning to you and welcome to Ideal World, and a very special hour dedicated to Planet Cruise. My name is Genevieve. We've got so much to show you in the show. It is absolutely fantastic. We have got cruises for under £500 and they are absolutely incredible. Now, I'm not alone in the show, of course. I've got the fabulous Keith Maynard with me as well. Hello, Keith.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Did you like that introduction?
I really did.
Fabulous.
Fabulous is nice.
Now, speaking of fabulous, we have to mention the jumper.
Well, it's National Christmas Jumper Day, isn't it? So I'm doing my bit. It's,
love that. A skiing polar bear.
A skiing polar bear, as they do. If you watch any David Attenborough, Respecting David Attenborough show, you know that's what they do regularly. So.
Now, you are a mind of information, of course, about the destinations, the cruises as well. You've worked on cruises yourself, of course. Tell us a little bit more, Keith.
12 years I worked on cruises for several different companies, including Thompson and latterly Cunard. Had an absolutely fantastic time working for them. And so I've been to all these places. You know, I know the industry, which means I can share that insider knowledge with people.
Oh, it's incredible,
and of course, working for Planet Cruise, it's an absolute honour. It really is.
Now, you spoke about Planet Cruise there. Tell us a little bit more, because it is just award-winning Planet Cruise.
Award-winning, largest independent cruise holiday retailer. Also, all the people that work for Planet Cruise have either been on cruises or worked in the cruise industry, so you get first-hand knowledge when you ring up and pick up the phone. Beyond that, we can take you anywhere, and we don't actually have a special relationship with one particular cruise line. We deal with all of them, and because of that, it means we're not going to kind of advise you to do a cruise just because we want you to book a certain brand. We're going to advise you to do a cruise because we think that's the best one for you. And beyond that, 96% customer feedback for this year alone, which is absolutely amazing. It really is.
Now, we know we're going to have a busy show. We've been through it already. We've seen what's coming up. So, of course, there is a number at the bottom of your screen. It's 0800 781 5458, the cruise specialist. Very happy to take your call at any time. And, of course, remember, you can have a look on the website as well. Yes, it is going to be a busy show. Keith, shall we dive in?
We should.
To the first one. We should. We are going to start off with the fantastic MSC Cruises, and it's the MSC Magnifica. Now, this is 7-night Italy, Greek Isles and Turkey cruise from Venice. Take a look at the price, and this is absolutely stunning. MSC.
Absolutely, MSC. So, again, we're talking about a family-owned Italian cruise company here with a very much a European atmosphere on board. They are beautiful ships. Now, bear in mind, when you go on a cruise ship anyway, it's going to blow most of your land hotels out of the water. Pure, not only in service, but also in what you're going to see around you, in the quality of what's used to build these ships. Not only are they, you hardly ever know you're at sea because they're so smooth when you're sailing, and people always worry about that. It's a very smooth experience. But also, beyond that, everything you get. You're looking at some of the sports facilities, different whirlpools, the swimming pools out on deck with loads of different deck space. These ships are used with a lot of glass. There's a lot of light that comes in, giving this sense always that you can see what's going on around you. And such a great selection of different food. Now, with MSC, they specialise in regional Italian cuisine. So every night you'll get a different region of Italy. You'll have wine suggested and beautiful risottos and pastas. But there's also international cuisine beyond that. With MSC, children under the age of 18 cruise for free. And again, cruising is for all the family. Great kids clubs on board where the young people can be looked after. I mean, you can meet for a family meal. And they even get looked after in the evening, so you can go and have a romantic dinner for two if you want to, which is fantastic. There's 17 different bars and lounges on this particular ship. And this ship was launched in 2010 as part of their musical class. And they've got a partnership with Italy on board, which is a big Italian brand name, which means they have wonderful cooking demonstrations and guest chefs coming on. So, you know, if you love cooking as well, this is definitely a place for you to go.
Now, before we show you the destinations, I do have to say this was reduced today in the price, so it is absolutely fantastic. A brand new price for you today, just reduced, of course. Loads to show you, loads of fabulous destinations. Shall we start off? Let's go. Of course, we go London to Venice, and then we embark MSC.
Yeah, so first of all, you're sailing out of Venice, which in itself is just worth the money because it's an incredible experience. You know, this is a water-bound masterpiece, the world's most romantic city, and you're going to sail right past there, right down, almost within touching distance of St Mark's, seeing the wonderful things like Rialto and much, much more. Then you head out on this cruise, and your first port of call is quite an interesting port. This is a new port they've added, and it's lovely. I've been here, Brindisi in Italy. Italy. It's called the Gateway to the East. It's on the Adriatic coast. Great chance for you to go through to the Torre Grata Nature Reserve, a haven of woodland, lakes, dunes and generous sweeps of golden sand. It's a lovely area full of vineyards and artichoke fields and ancient villages. Great place to go and visit. Then you're going through to Greece. So we've gone from Italy through to Greece. Kataklon is the port. It's a sleepy little port with a handful of dinky shops and tavernas, and I recommend us sitting there, having some tzatziki, getting some calamari, watching the world go by. However, if you're a history lover, this is your chance to go into Olympia. This is your chance to go in to the birthplace of the Olympic Games, where the Olympic torch is always lit in an Olympic year. And also your chance to go and browse the fantastic Temple of Zeus, which was once home to a giant golden head that was the 8th wonder of the ancient world. Also take a trip to the Mercurio wine, the Mercurio Wineyard if you want to, a family-owned wineyard, or you can head out to wonderful Grecian farms where you can tear off chunks of bread and dip them in olive oil and see about the ancient olive oil presses and how the whole process works. It's a great little port. Okay, then we're going from Greece, so we've done Italy, we've done Greece, now we're doing Turkey, Izmir. Cradle between the mountains, with the east and the south, and the Aegean Sea to the west. It's Turkey's 3rd largest city, and it's your gateway to Ephesus, the ancient Ephesus with a magnificent library of Celsus and the big theatre where St Paul preached to the Ephesians. It's incredible. That alone is worth doing, and if you've never done it, you must do that tour. However, you've got Izmir itself, the wonderful Konak Square, I thought we saw an image of before, and there in Konak Square you have this wonderful clock tower. From here, just on the far side of this square here, you've got a wonderful long street with a bazaar that heads off, and it will be a spicy, wonderful affair where you'll get served apple tea, and you can haggle for pashminas and magic carpets and so much more, and get a wonderful soup made very, very cheaply, which is what I used to do. Okay, and you've also got the ancient Agora there, which actually Alexander the Great, it dates back to the days of Alexander the Great, and it's an incredible chance. Right, now, then we go to my favourite port of this, and this is one of my favourite ports in the world. It's in my top 5 every time. Wow. It's Istanbul, one of the world's greatest sailings. You're going to sail past through the Dardanelles anyway, which in itself is historic, and you're going to enter this magical city where east meets west, where the Bosphorus, the river, splits east. It splits literally Asia to the right, and then it splits Europe to the left, and the bridges straddle these 2 continents. It's an amazing city to explore. Really is a chance for you to go and enjoy fragrant bazaars with the sound of haggling merchants, belly dancers shimmering past in a flash of sequin and sparkle. You've got the call from the muezzins lifting from ancient minarets. You've got the 14th century bazaar with over 4,000 shops. You've got the Sultan's harem that you could go and imagine them being there in the Topkapi Palace. The Hagia Sophia, the greatest church in Christendom for 1,000 years, and so much more. And you dock by the Galata Bridge if you want proper seafood. Because it's great seafood through from the Bosphorus, then go out and you watch them fishing off the Galata Bridge just behind where you dock. Wonderful. Go and try some of the restaurants near there. Okay, Dubrovnik's next. You're getting an overnight here. This is a great chance for you to enjoy this amazing Walker's city. And all I can say here is that it's magical. A lot of Game of the Thrones is filmed here when they talk about King's Landing. Yes. And you'll see it's a walled city. You can walk the walls for amazing views. You can even canoe if you want to on the waters around there. Word, yeah. Everything inside is a kind of car-free zone, cobbled streets, lovely little restaurants, places to go and get a coffee and try some of the excellent local food. Or you can take an excursion boat out to Cavac, which is a beautiful medieval town where Emma Gates and Wallace Simpson got married, went off on their honeymoon. I should say, actually not married, they went on their honeymoon, and that's a great little celebrity spot as well. So loads and loads to do here. It's magical. You feel like a kid in a candy store when you come to Dubrovnik, you really do.
Incredible.
A relaxing day at sea before you then head back to Venice. What a cruise! I mean, what an amazing cruise!
It really is, and I have to talk about the price again, because when I usually have to check twice with these, because you can see there $489. Now this came down as well in price. Remember, reduced today. This is the MSC Magnific as well that we're looking at here.
Yeah. So think about Italian. Think about all those Italian brands like Gucci, Valentino, Ferrari, Ducati, and then put that to the cruise world, and that's what you're getting here. A wonderful chance. Great entertainment. Remember, all your entertainment's also included. Your food's included. The value of this is incredible, particularly when you imagine that you are doing how many countries here? Well, you've got Italy, you've got Greece, you've got Turkey again, and then you've got Dubrovnik. Okay, so you've got Croatia. I mean, that's incredible. An incredible selection of different countries for you to enjoy.
Lovely way to see them as well.
All included in the price here, £489, and so many different dates.
Yes, there is lots of different dates for you as well. We've got May to November to choose from. New lower prices. Now, these were just reduced today, and a free Cheers drinks
I've not even mentioned this. I can't get my head around it. I'm so sorry. But, if you're watching this now, remember, you are getting a free drinks pack. What does this mean, you might ask me? Well, it means when you're eating your food, you have unlimited consumption of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. That includes bottled wine, mineral water, draft beer, soft drinks during lunch and dinner. Unlimited consumption.
Let's see what else. I mean, with free return flights as well. You have there your departures. This is absolutely incredible. We know we're going to be very, very busy for this on our phones. So remember, 0800 781 5458 is that number there, of course, if you want to call up and grab that, because that is just reduced today at a great price there for you. Now, we've got more for you as well. Oh, it's got the Oceania. It's P&O as well. It is absolutely stunning. This is, of course, another wonderful cruise. 12 nights for this one. And can you believe this is £479 per person? Now, before we move any further and show you the fantastic destinations, take a look at Keith on board.
At just 77,000 tonnes, P&O Cruises' Oceania may not be the biggest in the fleet, but she certainly packs a mighty punch. Fresh from her recent refitting, she was extensively and expensively refurbished and looks absolutely beautiful. Oh. As a proud Englishman, the centre of my universe has always been my local pub. And on P&O's Oceania, you really won't go wrong by visiting this beautiful yacht and compass nautically themed pub, which serves up a healthy selection of Britain's best. On top of that, you can really live the high life on this ship, with the bubbles of the Magnum Champagne bar or dancing into the wee hours in the chic Le Club. Whether you choose the more traditional fixed dining of the Adriatic or the freedom dining of the Ligurian, both restaurants serve up consistently delicious food from an ever-smiling army of knowledgeable waiters. For those who prefer their dining al fresco, then why not try a super tender steak at the Horizon Grill on Deck 14? You guarantee great taste and even better views. Or pop along and let Marco Pierre White dazzle your taste buds at Café Jardin. Friendly and interactive, as well as diverse, Oceania offers many entertainment options, from the high-rolling fun of the Monte Carlo Club to the cabaret and comedy of Starlights. You can pop along to the atrium for a classical recital, or head here for a pint and watch your favourite team in the Winners Sports Bar. And then, after a great meal, go to the Footlights Theatre, where you'll be hard-pressed to believe that you're not actually sitting in the West End. Stylish and inviting, Oceania's cabins come in all shapes and sizes, from spacious and fully equipped suites like this, offering a host of extra special touches, to mini suites, balcony cabins and standard inside or outside cabins. But all come with a host of mod cons and the daily steward service, plus the all-important tea and coffee making facilities. Because if you're like me, you can't even face the rest of the world without at least one cup of coffee.
Lovely Keith, of course, talking us around the fantastic Oceania. You don't like that clip of yourself, Keith?
No, I don't.
Why don't you like it?
You film some of these things sometimes, you don't like your hair or you don't like your look. There we go. Wasn't one of my best days, but fantastic ship.
Oh, well, absolutely.
Fantastic ship. It really
is. P&O Cruises, of course, the Oceania that we are talking about also. Can I just let you know, by the way, this is a half-price offer. Take a look at the fantastic destinations, Keith. Fantastic.
Yeah, OK, so you're heading from Southampton, so no worries there on your amount. It's not like flying on a plane where you're stuck to 20 kilos, or if you're lucky, 30. Take whatever you want. Many handbags and shoes, and just relax and enjoy. OK, relaxing day at sea to enjoy that beautiful ship. Showed you just a part of it. There's so much more to explore before you hit Lisbon. Now, this is a wonderful, wonderful capital city of Portugal. Some of the best views you'll receive. Make sure you're out on deck for about an hour beforehand as you sail down the Tagus River. You'll see the Belém Tower there in its magnificent 15th century glory, the monument to the discoverers, the statue of Henry the Navigator, and then you arrive in this city of bright yellow trams, of hills and of custard tarts, which you must try because they are to die for. They really are. Best view, I always like to give you the best view, definitely from St George's Castle. Dates back to the 11th century. Head up there, just enjoy that wonderful castle, and then take tram 28 down the Barrier Alto, up the Baxia, explore this wonderful part of the city where you'll hear the mournful sounds sounds of traditional fado music, where you'll see the wonderful ladies coming out in their lace and hanging up the washing, the smell of baked bread. It's an incredible, magical city. It's very hilly, so therefore use the trams. Tram 28 and then Tram 15, two of the best experiences that you'll do on any kind of public transport in the world. And Tram 15 takes you out by the river and will take you out to see the amazing St Hieronymus Monastery. Right, relaxing day at sea before we go to Agadir. This is the beach capital of Morocco. Holds you your chance to go and kind of haggle in the souks and get some sparkling trinkets, or just go and enjoy that massive beach that you can see striking out there. Relaxing day at sea before we then go to Cadiz. Now, this is your chance to head into Seville, the legendary home of Don Juan, the capital of Andalusia. Lies on this beautiful, mighty river, Spain's longest river, and it's a city of leafy parks, of mosaic, paved riverside promenades with the wonderful smell of orange blossom. It's also got a massive Gothic cathedral where Christopher Columbus's tomb lies, the wonderful Grouda, the bell tower, gives you great views, and you can also visit the Alcazar fortress, which is modelled on the Alhambra Palace of Granada, and it's a beautiful place. You can also do a trip out to Jerez if you want to find out about sherry, or explore Cadiz itself. Walk the walls. It's a fortified seaside town. It's actually my favourite stop in Spain. OK, then you're going through to Gibraltar. I always like to say this, Larry Lee calls Gibraltar a piece of Portsmouth sliced off and rowed or towed 500 miles south. And it's a very good idea, actually, it is. It's got a wonderful sense of history, great little kind of fortified entrance as you head in. You take the cable car up to visit the Barbary Apes, enjoy the strategic views of this wonderful part of the world. Enjoy the siege tunnels and St Michael's Cave and the acoustics there. And again, the Moorish Castle is great. But of course, it's all about red pillar boxes, British bobbies, and it's all about these cheeky chaps you're going to see now, some of my distant relatives who do a very good job entertaining the crowds. People go for miles around. And duty-free! Stock up because you're going back to Southampton.
Yes, of course,
Stock up on duty-free. OK, relaxing day at sea before La Coruña. I love this place. This is where in 1588 Spain's Invincible Armada set sail from. Now, it is... You know, as you can see there, northern Spain, real Spain, green Spain. It's your gateway to Santiago de Compostela, one of the greatest Christian pilgrimages. It's your chance to go and enjoy little dinky beaches. The Tower of Hercules is the oldest operational lighthouse in the world, dates back over 2,000 years. It's Roman. You've also got the Paseo Maritimo, which is a 10-kilometre walkway that goes right round the city. Yeah. And you've got this, the San Pedro elevator, which gives you great views. Recommend that, I really, really do. So, an amazing place.
It is,
it's also the home of Zara. I thought you'd like that. I know you like Zara.
Thank you very much, Keith. I always like to bring the fashion.
Lovely lady. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it, La Coruña. I could go on, but I know what the problem is I talk too much. So, relaxing day at sea before we go back to Southampton. Again, a fantastic itinerary.
Now, even on my notes here, I've got the original price crossed off, because that's how new this price is. It's just come in, and it is a fantastic price, of course, and it is the Oceania that we're seeing.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, when you're looking at where you're going and what you're getting here, we're also giving you the chance, if you want to have the Meon Valley Marriott upgrade, where for £70, which is a half-price offer, £70 per person, you get all your parking, because you can leave your car parked there. You get a transfer to the port and back. And you know your holiday's going to start a day earlier, so it's really, really great.
I have to say I would absolutely do that, because you really do start your holiday nice and relaxed. You're all ready to go, and that parking itself, I mean, that price is fantastic. 12 nights on board P&O Cruises Oceania, of course. It is a half-price offer. There's huge savings. You can see saving over £440 per person. That's under £42 per person, but actually it's less than that now because of that recently reduced price as well. So that is incredible, isn't it?
It's an incredible price. This is 12 nights as well. I mean, I would have said that's great for 7 nights. This is 12 nights. Beyond that as well, imagine this is P&O, 175 years, great British cruise company, very familiar, very safe, great entertainment, all your food included.
Oh, absolutely. And by the way, under £6 per person to upgrade to an ocean view, £6 per person per night, which is pretty incredible as well. We've got to move on. We've got loads to show you. It is a busy show, of course. Now we've got Celebrity. This is one of my favourite cruises in the show, and we are on board the beautiful Reflection. This is absolutely incredible. It's 18-night Rome to Caribbean plus Miami with stay as well. It is absolutely amazing. And of course, this is the wonderful Reflection as well.
Yeah, so Celebrity. So you've gone now from P&O British Cruise Band across to a 5-star luxury American cruise band, Celebrity Cruises, part of the Royal Caribbean family. Very, very high-end, beautiful product, but it's not snobby. It's not, you know, don't get any of these wrong ideas people have with cruising where it's all kind of, oh yeah, that's how you have a cruise. It's not. It's really nice, it's really stylish, it's modern, it's fashionable. It is that's the wine rack in the restaurant. That's the wine tower. It's incredible.
Word.
Now with Celebrity,
Fabulous.
it's all about what they call modern luxury.
Yes.
You know, you've even got things on, you've got a great selection of dining. They offer loads of different dining options, and it's really intuitive dining as well. So you order, you know, there's a restaurant where you order off an iPad, you know, and you get sushi lollipops coming out, and in kind of like sparkling shrimp and things. It's really good. They have healthy food on board. Don't just think it's all, you know, you've got the Blue on board Celebrity, so you can have the Aqua Class, which is in conjunction with the gym and the spa. So if you want to spoil yourself but also remain healthy, you want to do that, you can do that as well on the cruise. And Celebrity do it very well. And Ben Fogle advises on the destinations.
Oh, really?
As well, so you can do certain tours that Ben Fogle's recommended,
There
like
you go.
snorkeling with salmon in Norway and things like that.
That's incredible.
Really
Now,
good.
it is 18 nights. It is an amazing cruise. And, of course, we start off with our first destination. Now, we fly London Heathrow to Rome, and we transfer, of course, to embark Celebrity Reflection.
Yeah, so again, flying through to the Eternal City, a relaxing couple of days at sea before you hit Funchal, because, of course, we're heading out here across the Atlantic. Funchal, bewitching collection of cobbled streets, of quaint museums, a buzzing cafe and restaurant life, but it's really an island of flowers, an island of dramatic cliffs and of vivid flowers. I mean, you're going to see some of the botanical gardens which you can go up and explore when you head up to Monte on the cable car. And then when you've done that, you can hurtle back down in a wicker toboggan, being pushed by men in traditional dress, which is really good fun. You know, you can have high tea in the Reeds Hotel, looking down on your cruise ship from high up into the forested slopes of Madeira. Have it as Winston Churchill used to, because he used to love Madeira. You get a great chance to go through to a Madeiran wine lodge and try some of the beautiful, sweet Madeiran wine, which is one of the sisters of port, and is incredible. Beautiful dessert fortified wine. You can go through and I'm going to barter in the covered market there, where again you'll see flower sellers wearing traditional costumes, and really just wander around and try some of the food. Steak on a stone, or espadada, the hanging beef. Oh, it's just, even to talk about it now and I'm kind of salivating. Okay, relaxing days at sea before we then go through to the first of your ports in the Caribbean. Oh yes, St Kitts. Again, one of the former islands that was connected to the UK. This is sugarcane country. Romney Manor is a great place to go and see one of the biggest and oldest huge sugar mansions on the island. It's a great place for diving. I learned to dive out in the Caribbean and dived in St Kitts many times. It's all about jagged volcanoes soaring over these azure and turquoise seas and dense rainforests. You've got the Brimstone Hill Fortress, which is called the Gibraltar of the West Indies, which you're seeing here. You've got the St Kitts Scenic Railway, which takes about 3 or 4 hours and takes you around the circumference of huge open volcanoes and looking out across the sea with black and white sand beaches.
Beautiful, yes.
My I love Turtle Beach, and if you like black sand, then Pump Bay. Remember those. Okay, then we're going to Philipsburg, St Martin. 2 flags all over St Martin. It's part Dutch and it's also part French. You dock on the Dutch side of Philipsburg. It's a bargain lover's paradise. You'll see all the crew coming back with DVD players, iPads, you name it, because you can go and barter in the shops. Never take the price that's there. Barter with them really hard. You can also do the America's Cup Regatta, which is great, which is the yachts from the America's Cup, and you crew them and you race with another yacht.
Oh, really?
Really good thing to do. You can hire a car, explore the island, go over to the French side, which is slightly different. Again, it's full of very quaint boutiques and beautiful little bistros. And you can go to Airport Beach. Big recommendation. This is right by the airport. The planes come in so low over the sand that if you stand in the right place, you get sucked out the water. It's great. Yeah. I used to do it with my entertainment teams all the time. It was really good fun. Okay, relaxing day at sea before you then go to Haiti. Labadee. Now, this is their own private section of Haiti, and again, it's owned by the Royal Caribbean family. It's your great chance to literally lay in a beautiful shaded hammock, to go and do some beach sports, to try this wonderful flight line which heads down. It's a private paradise just for your ship. For that day, and it's incredible. Really great. So, relaxing day at sea.
Yes.
Then you're going to Miami, and that's where you get off the ship, sadly, but your holiday's not over, because you then get 2 nights in a hotel there in Miami. And Miami, wow. I mean, if you love your nightlife, Miami's brilliant, because you've got all the cocktail bars, you've got that wonderful kind of Cuban kind of feel, real melting pot of culture. Then you've got places like South Beach, with the Art Deco masterpieces, the muscle men pumping and working out like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You've got great diving. You've got a chance to go out and go on the River of Grass in the Everglades on the airboat like Gentle Ben, which is one of the most magical experiences you can ever do. The sound. You can't even hear yourself think as you go past, you know, there we go, as you go past gators and the manatees and so much more. It's an amazing thing to do.
Fantastic, isn't it?
You've also got Key Biscayne, which you can head out to. You can rent a car, head out that way, go to the Bill Baggs State Recreation Area, which is a near perfect beach. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine, he was. But it's an amazing place. And Millionaires Row, houses of Matt Damon, Gloria Estefan. You can cruise down there and you can see how the other half live.
That is, I mean, you are not only getting a fantastic cruise, but a stay as well here. It is amazing, of course.
Yeah, great.
Loads more here if you remember. You've got the day at leisure, and then, of course, you're Miami back to London. Now, this, of course, we are talking about the fantastic reflection as we are seeing here.
Yeah, we are. And again, this is out on the Lawn Club here, and this is what you get with this wonderful ship. You get this open. The top bit's got real grass, and you know you can feel the grass between your toes. They have concerts out there on the open air. You know, you can just lay out there and enjoy the sensation of having proper grass on a cruise ship. You know, again, great selection of different restaurants, many of which are included in the price, and there's a few ones that you can choose to go to if you really want to spoil yourself a little bit more. Cooking competitions, mixology classes, dance and language classes, Rosetta Stone language courses where you can learn a new language if you want to. Great public speakers. You can learn Zumba. Oceans Ahead, where they teach you about how things operate on the ship.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
do a sail away from the bridge. There's so much you can do, and this is a balcony stateroom, you know, which I recommend.
Yeah, and there's so much here for you. 18 nights. Take a look at what you're getting there. Return flights, first of all. Now you've got a single special. I think this is really important, Keith. We talk about this all the time. Not only have you got a great price, of course, of $1,499 per person, but that single special there.
You know, singles get harshly treated in the holiday industry generally. So this is great. Look at this. It's only an extra £300, and you're getting.
Yes.
You can go on your own. So that's your single supplement, just for an extra £300 for that cruise. Absolutely stunning. It really, really is. And for the balcony, I'm looking at this. The balcony upgrade's only an extra £150.
Absolutely. That's £8.50 per person per night, which is, you know,
your
for
maths,
that,
your maths is far better than mine, but that's really, really good.
That was done before.
And there's also the opportunity to have the Rome pre-stay. Look at that.
I said to you before the show, I would definitely do that. The Rome pre-stay there also.
Well, for £49 per person, that's under £25 a night.
No, I would definitely do that.
It's a four-star hotel as well.
It is beautiful.
In the Eternal City.
Yes.
So, you know, a great way of adding something else to that wonderful trip.
I think this is going to be very busy. Look at that price. Look at that fantastic itinerary there. And it is celebrity as well. Stay in touch with us here. Of course, there's many ways to do that. You can sign up to the newsletter for Planet Cruise. You can call now and get your free copy of our Journey magazine, or check out our brand new website as well. It is planetcruise.co.uk. If you do want to have a look there also. Loads more to show you. It is a very, very busy show, of course. It always is. But with prices like that and itineraries like that, it is no wonder. Now, when you do call up the number that you've seen on the screen, you will speak to the lovely cruise specialist, one of which is our lovely Chris Woodcock, and he is on the phone right now. Hello, Chris.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you, very well.
Now, Chris, I understand it is a busy show. Are you busy there at the moment?
As always, you know our viewers like our low prices.
Absolutely.
And you're wearing your Christmas jumper, Chris?
Yes, I can't really describe it to you. It's embarrassing, to say the least.
Good.
Well, we've got our Keith wearing his as well. He's spiffing in it today.
I'm not taking it off before Christmas Day.
No, he's going to keep it. Chris, is anything standing out at the moment? Anything very, very busy at the moment?
Yeah, viewers will know that the Cruiser Maritime offer for buy one, get one free is running out actually very soon, but we're going to be extending it by a week.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Yeah, this, I would say, is probably our most popular deal that we've had on for a while. And our lowest price is going to be in June next year, and it's going to be $439 per person, which is incredible value.
$439. Where's that going? Where's that going, Chris?
Oh, you got me. It's in June. And let me just tell you just now.
That is an incredible price. Yes,
I know that the single offer is also at $599 as well.
Now
that's amazing.
Yeah, we talked about that just now, the single specials as well. Chris, I know you are very, very busy there at the moment. I know you're taking lots of calls from the show here today. Friday morning's always very busy, of course. Thank you so much, Chris, for taking the time out.
Genevieve, I've got one more for you before I go.
Yeah, sure.
The P&O Christmas Comes Early special. That's expiring on Sunday.
All right.
Don't miss it. It's the last chance to book. We've got a 10-night sailing from $499 on that one. 10 nights. Incredible value again.
Can you just say that again? 10-night sailing for $499, Chris.
$499. That's on Oceania. Give us a call and we'll tell you all about it.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Chris. Say hello to everybody there for us.
Cheers. Take care.
Cheers. Thank you. Well, that's pretty incredible, isn't it?
That is. That's
Yeah.
incredible on both counts.
Yes,
Cruise and
indeed.
Maritime and P&O. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
So get in touch.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, don't forget the phone number at the bottom of the screen, 0800 781 5458. They are busy there at the moment, taking lots of bookings as well. You can also have a look on the website. But we have got to move on because we're now with Princess Cruises. And this is the Royal Princess. Incredible again here. 12-night British Isles cruise from Southampton.
Yeah.
A lead date there in May as well. So this is, I mean, you've got an end date there as well.
That's you just saw there. This is
Yes.
the Royal Princess. That was the sea. That was the seaway, what they call the seaplex, as it goes round. That's a glass walkway that goes on the outside of the ship, which is just incredible. And it's one of the features on this brand new ship for Princess. It's been winning loads and loads of awards. Princess have a promise that a cruise isn't good enough unless you come back new. Come back completely new, completely refreshed, and that's what cruising is all about. About
Lovely.
completely relaxing, letting all the worries and stress of life just wash away, and having everything in front of you. You know, everything within a few minutes walk from your cabin. Now, with this new ship, they've got so many things. You saw the Sea Walk there, which is 128 foot up. You've also got a water and light show in the evening, part of the dancing fountains they have out on the open deck. You've got a huge big cinema screen where you can sit out and watch concerts and movies in the evening and have popcorn. You've got Princess Live, which is the first at sea. It's a gigantic TV studio where you can watch the daily cruise show with the cruise director being filmed, and they have different kind of presentations going in there. In fact, USA Today calls the Royal Princess one of the best cruise ships for foodies because there's so many different food options. You're looking at there watching the big screen outside. Loads of different food options, including Table Luminaire, which is a private dining experience where you have your chef who cook in front of you and take you through the menu, and it's just literally for you and 11 other people in this kind of soft lit curtained experience. You've also got a chance to just enjoy amazing entertainment. I mean, this ship was christened by the Duchess of Cambridge in June of last year, and it's already won 5 travel awards. So you can just imagine, again, what you're going to enjoy here. Remember that your food's included, your entertainment's included, and a chance for you to enjoy this magical ship with so many different types of food, from pizzerias through to, you know, classy Italian restaurants, through to kind of Southeast Asian fusion food. It's, you know, it's incredible experience.
Just one. If you can tear yourself away from the ship, we'll show you some destinations as well. Now, this is a previous bestseller, and we're going to start off from Southampton on to Guernsey.
That's right. I love this because a lot of us don't get to explore the UK. We're so busy flying off elsewhere, our own beautiful country gets left out. First port is Guernsey, St Peter's Port, one of the most prettiest harbours in the whole of Europe. Beautiful terrace gardens and painted houses. Use the local bus system to get you around, see some of the German fortifications. It's the only part of the UK which was occupied by the Germans in World War II, so there's loads of stuff left over from that. And there's great seafood here, really good seafood, loads of lovely little trendy bistros, because obviously it's a bit of a tax haven, so you've got a lot of people that enjoy eating out every time. Okay, from here, once you wave goodbye to the cows, move over now to a place very dear to your heart here, your hometown, Cork.
My hometown, County Cork, of course.
Is it. My ex-fiancée was from Cork, so I'm still a wanted man round there.
You are,
but
yes.
Founded in the 7th century.
You'll be careful what you say next, Keith. I can tell you that, yeah.
But you need to go and kiss the Blarney Stone here. You definitely need to go and kiss the Blarney Stone.
Absolutely.
I know both you and I have kissed it.
We definitely have.
And live to tell you have
a few times.
Hang upside down, literally, to kiss the stone.
It is incredible,
Yeah,
and it really is an amazing views from there as well.
And the Ring of Kerry is something I absolutely love there as well. I rode that on my motorbike and had a great time.
Did you really? Oh, it's just beautiful as well. There's so much to see here, isn't there, Keith?
Okay, there really is. I've got to move on, sadly. I don't want to because it's your hometown. Now we're going to Dublin, this gracious and cosmopolitan city on the River Liffey. Beautiful destination for the trendy coffee houses, foodie-friendly restaurants. But again, I'm going to throw it to you. You're an Irish lassie. Tell us about Dublin.
I have to say, what you're looking at there is Stephen's Green, and that is just the most beautiful. It's right in the centre of sort of the city, and you just go there. It is so relaxing, so tranquil, and the smell of flowers is just all year round. They'll always plant some beautiful flowers, and it just hits you. It is absolutely incredible.
How about Trinity College as well?
Trinity College, of course, go see the Book of Kells.
Yeah,
absolutely, you must do that.
Oldest universities in the world,
and it absolutely looks gorgeous as well. And that's Kilmaine in Gael there as well, which is absolutely, you know, somewhere great again for historical references also. The River Liffey lit up at night is just
lots
beautiful.
Of little bars and other places to eat
It's very
there
cosmopolitan
as well,
as well. There is lots of bars, lots of restaurants, lots of places to sit out and just watch the world go by if you want to.
And your chance, of course, to go and taste the black stuff in its origins. There we go. OK, next we're going over now to Northern Ireland, Belfast. This time stretching on across the River Lagan, and this is a graceful city of Victorian Edwardian buildings. Many excellent pubs that serve hot whiskey. Try it, honestly, it's fun. You've also could marvel at the Giant's Causeway. It's considered the 8th wonder of the world, and it's absolutely stunning. Shop for superb Irish linens. Head out to County Antrim and down. Try the Carricker Reed rope bridge. I've got a photo of my mum and dad on their honeymoon going over that. That's the Giant's Causeway, which is incredible.
It is amazing.
And of course, the best new thing here to hit Belfast is the Titanic Memorial Museum, which really is stunning. Titanic Belfast, there it is. It will leave an indelible mark on you. It really will.
It is absolutely incredible.
OK, Glasgow next. Over to Bonnie, Scotland, to Greenock, on the banks of the River Clyde. Again, amazing Victorian architecture. Great chance to go shopping. A good friend of ours, Sharon, who's very high up in Paddock Cruise. She comes from here. I know she's a big fan of it. You can head out to Stirling Castle as well, and the Bannockburn battle site to see Bonnie Prince Charlie and friends. OK, then you've got a relaxing day to see before we then go over to the Orkney Islands. Wow, Kirkwall is your port, and this is washed by the furthest reaches of the Gulf Stream. Over 70 different islands, over 1,000-foot cliffs, white sand beaches, very dramatic, great Viking area. You can go diving in the waters of the Scapa Flow, and you can visit some of the greatest concentration of prehistoric sites in all of Europe. Then we're going over to Invergordon. This is the Scots Highlands. It's amazing. Mountains, the Cairngorms, tumbling waterfalls, rushing rivers, serene lochs. Add a monster in, Loch Ness. I've not found him yet, but I've tried. Go to Cawdor. Well, here we go. This is the Shakespeare. This is the setting for Macbeth.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no, I've mentioned it. I'm going to have to do that. Touch my nose, turn around.
How could you do that?
OK, and yeah, it's an amazing place to go and enjoy. And then we're going through to Queensferry. This is now your chance to Edinburgh. I'm going to spend Christmas in Edinburgh. My brother's just been posted. Yeah, he's with the army. He's just been posted there.
Ah, and, lovely.
So I'm going to enjoy that. And his wife is also from Edinburgh. And this is going to be a great chance. This is a magical city spread over Arthur's Seat, this extinct volcano. Beautiful, beautiful selection, again, of architecture. Georgian buildings this time. The great architect Robert Adam. You can walk the Royal Mile with the imposing medieval castle, and then all the way down to have a look at Yacht Britannia, and of course the Gulf, St Andrews. That's great, you know. There's, you know, what more could you say, really?
Absolutely.
Holystrode Palace. Oh, fantastic.
Oh, so much to see, so much to do. Of course, it is that lovely Royal Princess.
And then Paris.
Yes, of course.
Paris at the end, Le Havre, a chance to go out to the Norman countryside, Monet's gorgeous Honfleur, and the historic landing beaches, or the Champs-Elysees.
Yeah,
I can imagine us strolling arm in arm under the Eiffel Tower there.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, I don't believe you. She can't see the face. You can't see the face she's pulling. Okay, so it's an amazing itinerary. And it really is.
Oh,
and a great chance to explore the UK.
And what a lovely way to. I always say as well with the cruises, what I've noticed is you can explore so many places from the safety and being looked after all the time as well.
Well, this is lovely, it. You know, you're going out to explore these places, and you know, wherever you go in the world, you know, you unpack once, you see multiple destinations, and you come back to your own part of the world, your own safe, comfortable cabin, cabin stewards that look after you so well, the waiters that you get to know personally that's serving you every night. You make so many friends. You know, you really do. It's a life-changing experience, cruise, and once you do the first one, that's it. You never do anything else. That's the massive seawalk we told 128 foot up. And just the amount of food, the quality of the food as well is just so incredible. And people are just used to traditional hotels in the UK and around the world, and they just don't add up. They don't compare. They don't come near to the quality and the value you get with a cruise.
Now, talk about value, of course. This is a previous bestseller. It is brought back for you today. $1099 per person. All of that we've just mentioned there. It is incredible. Now, free $85 on-board spend with the stateroom. That's the 20th of July and the 25th of August. You get a speciality dinner as well, up to $50 per person. Now, this is pretty incredible.
This is it, because you have several restaurants on board which are all included in the price, and then you get some of the ones that are specialities where you get really extra special dining, very small little restaurants. And this is a great chance for you. We're basically giving you one of those, $50 per couple, for you to go and enjoy a special romantic meal out for the two of you somewhere different.
Now, don't forget, of course, you can add that one night at the Mion Vary Marriott. I definitely recommend that because your holiday starts there, doesn't it? Stress-free all the way. Great price on this, of course, and there are all the different dates available for you as well. Don't forget, of course, if you can upgrade, very little to upgrade to a balcony as well, or even a mini suite. Oh, I'd love a mini suite. So that, of course, is that fantastic cruise there for you. Don't forget 0800 781 5458 if you want to call up our cruise specialists right now. We've got more. Can you believe it? Got more. Now we've got Holland and America Line. This is always very, very popular. It's the MS Random. And we've got... Actually, I'm going to let you throw to you.
I would. Can I just say one thing quickly
You can,
before we
course.
say anything else? That we do have a price promise at Planet Cruise, and that is that if you find a cruise cheaper somewhere else, we'll always match that cruise for the same day for the same cruise. So you know, if you get in touch with us on the same day, we'll match it for the same day and the same cruise. That's our price promise at Planet Cruise. So
Indeed.
you know, do have a look, because we have so many different cruises that aren't even featured on the show.
Well, absolutely. You've only got an hour to feature some of them. Now, we do have our lovely Keith talking
Yes.
about this fantastic MS Random. Take a look.
Here we go.
Amidst the huge choice that's now available within cruising, Holland America Line offers an experience that's quite unique. It's premium class, but not pretentious. It's elite without being expensive. And with a proud history stretching back over 140 years, Holland America Line is perfect for the discerning traveller who loves to see the world from the comfort of an elegant hotel at sea. Known for the most extensive menus at sea, served gracefully in elegant restaurants. Thank you. Holland America Line offer a plethora of excellent dining options. In the main dining rooms, guests may choose from fixed or flexible dining times, and the service is always gracious and the menu both varied and delicious. Fans of Italian food will salivate at the offerings from Canaletto's, and everyone will enjoy the steak and seafood of the wonderful Pinnacle Grill. Enjoying a few drinks in the company of friends both old and new is one of the highlights of any cruise. For some, it might be a glass of bubbly or a tasty martini in mix, whilst for others, a pre-show tipple in the ocean bar will be just what the doctor ordered. Whichever location you choose, expert bartenders will remember your preferred cocktail, or they'll help you discover a new favourite. Holland America's latest trump card is On Location, which brings the ports you visit alive through regionally inspired cookery classes, artisan workshops and local entertainment. You can experience steel drum lessons in the Caribbean, or Tai Chi classes in Asia, or the legendary Ketchup dance in Bali. The evenings on board glitter with so many choices, with live music, thrilling stage shows and the ever-popular Dancing with the Stars at Sea programme. Bored? Not a chance. It's about getting the little things right, and nowhere is this more obvious than the accommodation. All Holland America Line staterooms have premium plush Eurotop mattresses, 100% Egyptian cotton bed linens, extra fluffy towels and deluxe terry bathrobes. Recent additions include innovative massage shower heads, lighted magnifying makeup mirrors and stylish hair dryers. And of course, your complimentary fruit basket.
Welcome back to you. It's lovely to have your company here. Of course, you are watching Planet Cruise with myself and the lovely Keith as well. Now, but that is a fantastic... I'm sorry, we were chatting in the middle, weren't we?
We were.
Yes, we were, yes. We were giggling a little bit. Now, it is the MSM Random, of course, and we've got some fantastic destinations also for you. Lots of places to go as well, Keith.
We do. Starting in Harwich, there, so nice easy port to get to, and chance for you then to have a relaxing day at sea, getting to know the ship, crossing over to Norway. Now, if you're going to do Norway, and this is going to be high up on your bucket list, you need to do it from a cruise ship, because you can really go into the fjords, and at all times on a Norwegian Fjords cruise there is something to see. You just won't want to sleep. You really won't. This is your arrival in Oslo, and the arrival itself past those little islands as you come in down the Oslo fjord is stunning. Forest-clad slopes plummeting into this island-studded fjord. It's Scandinavia's oldest capital city. It's the commercial centre of Norway. You're going to dock by here, Akershus Castle. The views from here go up and look out down the fjord and over across the city. The views from there are simply stunning. It dates back, you know, hundreds and hundreds of years. It's beautiful. Then you've also got a chance to go through and enjoy all these wonderful, the massive waterfront with all these different museums. You've got the Viking Ship Museum there with these 3 different Viking ships. You've also got the National Gallery with the screen painting in there by Edvard Munch. You've also got a chance to go to the Nobel Peace Prize museum, which is absolutely stunning. It will literally leave you lost for words, with lots of different murals from all the different winners over the past. Or you can go to the town hall where they host the Nobel Prize priest. I can't talk.
I know.
Peace ceremony. There we go. My dad is a priest, but still,
like
or vicar, but I'm getting confused here. Okay, that's Oslo, and there's so much more to talk about as well.
Indeed,
then
yes.
we're going through to Kristiansand. Now, Kristiansand is known as the City of Flowers. It's also known as the Pearl of the South. Plenty of gorgeous beaches, great salmon fishing, and the sunniest, that's a big salmon, isn't it?
It is a big salmon.
Sunniest summer weather in Norway. It really is the place where all the Norwegians come to get the sun, would you believe? You can sample the lovely local brews, you can dine on some fresh seafood, and that's where you go to what they call the Flikkersbrygga fish market, and you can get fresh flicker, and that's the prawn. I'll tell you a story later about that. I ordered far too much, a couple of carrier bags full. Had to give them out to a lot of the Filipino crew on board. We've also got a chance to tour the Christenholm Fortress, and there's a great, excellent German occupation of Christensen tour, where you can talk about all the different things that happened in World War II. It's great. Okay, Stavanger. Norway is next. Sophisticated little city, thriving on this patchwork of heather-covered hills. Again, breathtaking fjords surrounding you, mountains in the background, and lovely long, the jar beaches they call them, that stretch for miles. This is a great place for you to get all your pictures of trolls and your woolly jumpers. That's the Troll's Tongue.
Look at that.
Okay, that's one of the great things you can do as you cruise down the Lillesfjord, and you can climb up there and get that photo yourself. You can also go and visit Pulpit Rock and the Kajag Boulder. It's incredible. It's an incredible experience. I recommend you doing that. Now, next you're then going to Ulvik. Quite a rare port, actually. We featured it a couple of weeks ago, and it's the first time we've featured it. But it's great. It's in Hardangerfjord, and it's framed by, again, this gorgeous backdrop of mountains. And this is almost the orchard area of Norway. And it's a great chance for you to look at this countryside. Can you see?
Oh, it's
you can head out and you can go to a cider factory and you can taste some of the beautiful local ciders and the juices. And again, from July through to October, they harvest sweet cherries and plums and pears and apples. And you can head out to the legendary Ossa Mountains, which is a haven for hikers, for nature lovers and photographers. Look at the setting. Just look at that. You're going to cruise out, in and out through there, through Hardangerfjord.
Oh, so that you're sort of in there.
You're in there.
All
The
of
ship
that. You're
brings you all in.
surrounded.
This is the thing about cruising in Norway. People don't get... I can't describe to you or do it justice. No photo will do it justice. Only doing it, booking it, going and enjoying it will do this justice. It's stunning.
That looks incredible. So many people talk about this, actually, seeing the fjords like this, and it is true. They say the only way to see it is on a fantastic cruise ship. Now, we have got, of course, the MS Rindam that we are seeing here, which is a beautiful ship.
That's the teens area you saw there. So, again, it gives you the idea. All the family can go and enjoy these cruises. There's placed separate areas for teens, for kids. They're looked after for adults. Adult-only areas. You've got wonderful restaurants for you to go and enjoy. That's the main dining room. You look at luxury there, and the food just being served in the main dining room, let alone all the extra ones on the side as well. We've got a great family of four special on this at £1,199, which is absolutely incredible. 4 people. A family of 4.
We're checking. Both of us are looking again, aren't we? We're just making sure that is absolutely
I wish I had a family of 4. I mean, I'm a family of 1, but I still think it's good value. Do you know what I mean?
And then you've got a single special there. Don't worry, it's $899. So you've also got that as well.
Yeah, I've got that. There we go. We're all sorted. Great selection of different dates there as well. $50 on board spend per stateroom. It's incredible.
It is absolutely incredible. If you do, I mean, take a look at this. You've got the $50 on board spent per stateroom. You've got free car parking when booking on the Ocean View above as well. The single special, as I mentioned to Keith, $899, of course, and itineraries do differ slightly. Now, don't forget, of course, as we mentioned, that family of 4, and that is a deposit only. You do get a free upgrade from inside to Ocean View, so that then for $579 per person, Ocean View, parking, and your spend.
Yeah, if you book an Ocean View and above, that's right, you also get your parking, which is absolutely incredible. So this is a great deal all round.
It is absolutely fantastic. And don't forget, of course, always very busy, especially this time of year. I think you're thinking maybe sort of a great time to start thinking about going on a cruise, looking forward to something.
Can you imagine what a lovely present this would be under the tree? You know, you just hand them an envelope. Oh, it's just a card. Oh, no, it isn't just a card. You know, it's a card that has your cruise tickets inside. Or we are going to Norway. We are going to the Far East. Can you imagine?
Experience of a lifetime, isn't it? And I always say, you're always sort of, you go and visit all these places, you're still back to the safety and comfort of your lovely cruise ship as well. I like the idea of that. Now, we have to move on, of course. We have got, is this the grand finale? We're nearly there. Oh, my word. This is Costa Cruises, and this is Costa Victoria. Now, you've got a 13-night Singapore, Borneo, Philippines, and Hong Kong plus stays. My word, what a grand finale on this show.
Yeah, I mean, this is my favourite deal of the show. It's absolutely stunning. The Far East is the place to cruise to at the moment. Costa Cruises, Italian cruise line, part of the Carnival family. We have over 100 ships. beautiful big design. Again, it's cruising Italian style, so a lovely international feel. People from all over the world, international cuisine. Great chance for you to go and enjoy the roulette and pretend to be James Bond, or go and relax and get a massage in a spa. Again, remember your food, your entertainment's included, so every night in the theatre there might be a magician or a dance troupe, you know, entertaining you, a singer. It's going to be an incredible experience. And again, as you walk round these ships, there's always something to do. You know, they have Formula One simulators and crazy things going on like that. Okay, right.
Great destination. We are going from Heathrow to Singapore, of course. We are starting off this fantastic cruise, and we've got to transfer from the airport to a 4-star hotel.
Yeah, Singapore, amazing place. I talk about Singapore a lot, but yeah, I mean, go shopping there on Orchard Road, get some Gucci and Vuitton. The night safari is brilliant, and above all, the Marina Bay Sands that you can just see in the corner there, that cruise ship stuck on three.
That looks incredible, doesn't it?
3 kind of skyscrapers.
Yes,
it's incredible.
Absolutely amazing.
Okay, we're going to move on quickly from Singapore because there's so much to talk about here. So you're getting on board after that one night in Singapore, and then you embark in Costa Victoria, and you've got 9 nights. And this is such an incredible itinerary. I can't tell you how exciting this is, and that's coming from someone who's cruised the world for 12 years. This would really excite me. Couple of days at sea before you go through to Brunei, and it's the capital city of Brunei. Clean, neat, modern, wide streets, beautiful mosques to explore, a really magical part of the East. Then you're going through to, wow, here we go, one of the big hitters, Kota Kinabalu. This is Borneo. Oh, yes. And not only are you going here to Borneo, you're going to get a chance to go and see these chaps, okay?
This is great.
There we go. This isn't me on my holiday snaps, with my young nephew. This is actually one of the orangutans just hanging out. I want to be like you. I love it. This is brilliant. Now, you get a free tour. You get a free tour with this to the Lok Kawi Wildlife Park tour, where you can go and see the pygmy elephants, where you can go and see the proboscis monkeys, where you go and see the orangutans. It's incredible, and that's free. It's included as part of this deal. Okay, amazing opportunity. This wildlife park, I've been there many times. It just, you'll leave you lost for words. It really, really will. And a great chance just to get on one with these beautiful animals. This is where you are in Borneo. Just look at that. You can climb up. You can climb through a dense jungle. You can try some malaksa, which is this spicy Malaysian noodle soup. You can do a mangrove cruise and go crabbing. You know, that's catching crabs. And yeah, it's incredible, absolutely incredible. Now, beyond that, we're then going through to the Philippines. Puerto Princesa is next, and that's located 300 miles southwest of Manila. And it's a colourful world of white sand beaches, lush green canopies, and emerald blue waters. And it's home to the longest navigable river and one of beautiful subterranean rivers in the world. You're seeing some of the underwater life you can see there. You can also go dolphin watching at Puerto Princesa Bay, and there's Honda Bay as well, where you can go island hopping. It's incredible part of the Philippines. Now, then we're going to Boracay, the Philippines. And remember, when you're around the Philippines, a lot of the crew on board come from the Philippines. They're the most friendly, most beautiful people, and the excitement that they have about being back. And you'll see them meeting up with their families. It's just, you kind of, your heart leaps just for them as
lovely.
well. Boracay, this is the beach. This is the beach capital. Absolutely incredible. Just miles and miles of beautiful beaches, of tropical cocktails, fruit shakes, tanning, and the occasional game of beach volleyball, water sports, and much more. Okay, then to Manila, the capital of the Philippines, one of the greatest cities of Southeast Asia, built on the edge of a wonderful natural harbour. It's got a crumbling Spanish architecture there. It's got the remnants of the US occupation as well, with these wonderful jeepneys, where they've turned the jeeps into these multicoloured public service vehicles. You've also got a chance to go and see, you'll like this, the shoe collection of the First Lady, Imelda Marcos.
You should have just started with that. You should have just started the whole thing. You should just shoes.
And there's so much to do. I've got to move on. Relaxing day at sea before we go to Hong Kong. And then you're getting off, but you've got 2 nights in Hong Kong in a 5-star hotel. 5-star hotel. This is the end of your cruise now. This is the harbour you can go and enjoy, where they have a light show at 8 PM every night. Make sure you go and enjoy it. The name literally means Fragrant Harbour, Hong Kong. You've got narrow streets crammed with noodle vendors, fortune tellers and bone setters, an endless array of shops. It's great for shopping. Stanley Market, one of the world's great bazaars. Victoria Peak for your views. And you can eat out 3 times a day for 12 years and never eat at the same place twice.
My word.
It's an incredible experience.
Yes.
You know you're abroad and you're staying in a massively beautiful hotel, all included in the price.
Not only a fantastic cruise, but also that lovely stay in the hotel as well. 5-star hotel for 2 nights. And this is the lovely Costa Victoria that we are on.
Yeah, it really is. And again, cruising Italian style, beautiful ship for you to go and enjoy. Great selection of different food from around the world. Again, Costa are known for their really great spas as well. They're kind of Malaysian-themed spas where you can go and get gorgeous massages and beauty treatments and even get your teeth whitened if you want to. These are some of the cabins you have on board. And again,
Lovely,
you're not going to be living in a broom cupboard. These cabins are spacious. You know, you can get balconies where you have access to looking outside your own private balcony, have a glass of champagne yourself. Can you imagine that?
Wonderful. Do you know something? I would say if you've never been on a cruise, Keith, and you know, I think that experience is just fantastic. So many people have said to me now, once you've been on one cruise, you just want to go on another one and another one and another one.
Once you've done one, that's it. It is.
Absolutely.
You literally will be booking them.
Now, take a look at this. This is an incredible value with those 5-star hotels, 4-star hotels, the cruise itself as well. Now, this has already dropped in price. This is a brand new price, dropped by £200 already. This is a new reduction for you, which is absolutely incredible. You've got the wildlife park that you talked about there as well, and a single special as well.
Do you know, try just booking flights to Hong Kong for 2 nights, staying in a 5-star hotel for 2 nights and flying back for that price. I think you'd struggle. And look at how much extra you're getting there.
That is absolutely incredible. And it is no wonder it's always so busy with these as well with Planet Cruise. It is time to see everything, of course, that we had here today in this very special hour. And we started off with MSC Cruises on the MSC Magnifica. Take a look at this. A new lower price reduced today and a free Cheers drinks package as well. So all the drinks with your meals, all included. You've got flights from UK airports as well. This is absolutely fantastic and a fantastic price. So it's 7-night Italy, Greek Isles, Turkey cruise from Venice. So many places to see. Look at that, under £490 per person. With P&O next as well, of course. Now, always very popular, of course. 12-night Portugal, Morocco and Spain cruise, all from Southampton. So take everything you need. Huge savings here. In fact, over £440 per person off the brochure price. That is under £480 per person. That is incredible, of course. Now, Celebrity Cruises was next. One of my favourite cruises in the show, actually. I think this is wonderful. 18-night Rome to the Caribbean with Miami stay as well. That price, again, great. Single special on there also, 1799. And I definitely would add that 2-night pre-stay in Rome. If you've never been to Rome, it's absolutely beautiful. And that's just £49 per person as well. And then we had Princess Cruises for you, and this was a Royal Princess. Now this, again, a great price for you. We have great prices all day today on Planet Cruise if you do call up. Free $85 onboard spend per stateroom, of course. We've got the adding 1 night in the Neon Marriott as well if you want to, and the speciality dinner up to $50 per person. So again, another flash save here, but it ends the 17th of December, as you're seeing on the screen there as well. Then we moved on to Holland America, and this, of course, is all about seeing those fjords the best way ever. Take a look at that price again. I know, $579 per person. A great price as well for a family of 4 here. It is incredible, and you've got a single special there also. A free upgrade from Insight to Ocean View, and of course everything that comes with it as well. That's a fantastic price. And finally, we had the Costa Cruises, as you just saw there, of course. This is Costa Victoria, 13 nights, Singapore, Borneo, Philippines, and Hong Kong with stays as well. You've also got a 2-night stay in a 5-star hotel in Hong Kong to end your fabulous trip with as well. Another single special there, of course, 1799, and don't forget that wildlife park tour included. My word, so much.